Hello YouTube, you may have watched my other videos on how I did this sand waterfall. I have received many personal messages from forums on how I actually constructed this. Hence, I'm going forth a detailed explanation to all my friends on how I constructed this sand waterfall. Now, before I begin, you need the following: couple of aquarium egg crates, black preferred. You may get them at any local fish stores in your country. Some cable ties, some hose clamps, 1-inch aquarium filter pipes, couple of elbows. I suggest that you get more if you want to customize the look of your tank. Couple of T-joints, a plastic tub. I got mine from a thrift store for $2. Some plastic sheets, a hot glue gun, pool filter sand or white beach sand. I use pool filter sand as they are usually more cleaner to use. And lastly, some rocks. Small rocks are preferred. I used black lava rocks. Let's dive in and have a look into what we are going to do. This is my setup for the DIY waterfall. First of all, you need to build the structural support. I did this with a single 12-inch by 12-inch rigid egg crate from my local fish store. This acts as a backbone for the whole structure. I submerged the bottom half with substrate and stone to keep it in place. And then I cut another piece of egg crate into desired shape, and I went to attach it to the grid using cable ties. I sloped the grid a little for the sand to flow down smoothly. I then proceed to add more side walls with grids to prevent the sand from exiting at undesirable places. This side wall also serves the purpose of hiding some of your plumbing works. You may choose to decorate this side wall with your favorite plant. For my setup, I sandwiched some Riccia warts on the side using another grid. The Riccia will grow out in time and kill the outline of your setup, giving a more pleasant look. Next, I cut out some plastic sheet and hot glue them, covering the holes in the grid. This allows the sand to flow down the slope rather than flow into the slope. Alternatively, you may use acrylic sheets and cut them into pieces to cover all the holes at the side. You need not cover the rest of the grids as you want the sand to fall. I then added more grids to give it a tiered look. I have also adjusted the length of the grids to allow the sandfall to be more natural. This is totally optional if you want other things in mind. I then proceed to place my plumbing works as desired. Please take note that the submersible pipe can be placed anywhere in the tank as long as your plumbing is right. Your outlet pipe also need to face closer to the gradient of the slope. Reason being, this allows the sand to fall down the slope rather than spit out from the pipes. Personally, I feel that this gives a more neater sand waterfall. Please do check out my channel's video on how I constructed this engine for the sand waterfall. Lastly, I placed the stone as I please. You can later tweak the position of the stones once the whole setup is completed and submerged inside water to get a better waterfall effect. I have also added a triangular tub at the bottom of the whole setup to contain my white sand. You may camouflage the whole tub with stones and substrates. This allows you to add your normal aquarium substrate and not worry about the white sand and the substrate mixing up. Do remember to fill up the tub with washed white sand before filling up your tank with water. This idea might be a basic one. I'm sure a lot of you guys are getting inspiration from my setup and would like to try it yourself. Please do like and subscribe if you found this tutorial useful, and do share around this video. With that, we have come to the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching till the end. Happy aquascaping. Rakaza, over and out.